explain it to you guys?
We saw a problem and thought that we could fix it.
Also, if we win the money, we'll give it to our robotics coach for her nonprofit organization she's making.
What problem are you guys trying to solve?
So, there's overpopulation on Earth, so we're just thinking of moving to another planet.
What planet are you guys going to move to, and how are you going to live there?
So we're gonna go to Mars, and one thing we face with Mars is its atmosphere.
Mars has an atmosphere, but it's depleting. Without an atmosphere, we can't live there. And we wouldn't be able to warm up the planet.
But we thought of this. We figured since Mars has a not very good atmosphere, that we could use what they've got and just improve that. We're going to do that with magnets.
We found that an atmosphere is kept by a magnetic field. Mars isn't good enough, but we could make an electromagnetic field using giant electromagnets.
Atmospheres are always on a strain because of solar winds, and the atmosphere Mars has, it's been depleting because of solar winds. But we know that we can keep it from going away even more with this electromagnetic field.
Is there any harmful things on Mars for humans? If so, how will you fix this?
There is radiation, but according to Science Daily, we can use anisotropic crystals to lower the radiation on Mars.
What are anisotropic crystals? Well, an example of this is an emerald. So if you've been stockpiling your Minecraft emeralds, there's finally use for them.
According to Britannica, anisotropy is most easily observed in single crystals of solid elements or compounds, in which atoms, ions, or molecules are arranged in regular lattices.
Basically meaning that atoms, ions, or the molecules are on a regular lattice.
How will you guys have a sustainable food system on Mars?
Mars doesn't have the best soil with the UV rays from the sun mixing with the precoralites in the soil. It makes the soil very unhealthy.
Well, one way to help is to create an atmosphere, but that itself won't work well. We were thinking of mixing Earth soil with Mars soil to dilute the toxins.
One interesting thing about Mars' soil is that even in its current state, we can still plant certain plants on Mars.
The most we would have to do is add fertilizer to those plants.
How will you guys provide electricity on Mars?
So Mars, despite the thin atmosphere, is actually really windy. So we're thinking of converting a fourth of Mars into wind farms.
We're also thinking of having solar panels on Mars because we want to have at least like 90% of the electricity to be sustainable.
I think that's all, right, guys? Yeah.
That's a really interesting idea. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.